What is happening, guys? This is Bharat Nagpal for iGyaan.in, and in front of you, you will see the new Sony Xperia iGyaan, their new flagship super smartphone. It's going to be launched in India in a couple of days. This is a pre-launch phone, and what I believe is the price of this device is going to be around 37,000 rupees. So let's quickly take a look at the device. Now, talking about hardware in this, still running on Qualcomm hardware. So in terms of a chipset, we've got a Qualcomm MSM 8260 Snapdragon chipset with a dual-core 1.5 GHz processor, Adreno 220 GPU, and that's what's inside the device. You also have 16 GB of storage inbuilt and 1 GB of RAM in the device. It's got a couple of good things going on for it. So let's take a look at what's happening in the front. You have the earpiece over here, and you have a front-facing camera, which is a 1.3 megapixel camera. It does 720p video as well. Below that, you will see a 4.5-inch capacitive touchscreen. It's actually 4.55-inch diagonally from edge to edge. And it's got 1280 pixels by 720 pixel and 4 touch capacitive buttons at the bottom over here. It does come with ice cream sandwich out of the box, so that's absolutely brilliant. So on the right hand side of the device, you'll see a dedicated camera shutter button over here, along with the volume rocker, which is over here. You also have the power lock and unlock button, which is on the top right over here. On the top, directly in the center, is a 3.5mm headphone jack. It's a little raised off the body to make it flush, as the top of the device is slightly tilted downwards. On the left hand side, you have a combined cover that covers the micro USB charging data syncing port along with the mini HDMI out port. And on the back, you will see a Sony Xperia piece sort of back, which is a unibody aluminum shell. You have the speakerphone directly in the center over here, along with the LED flash, and you have a 12 megapixel camera, which has a slightly larger lens compared to the Xperia S. You have the Xperia logo at the bottom. And let's quickly go ahead and power it on. It's already powered on, and you can see and take a look at that beautiful 4.55-inch capacitive touchscreen display. It's also got incredibly deep black levels, as you can possibly see over here. I'm going to quickly unlock it. So here's a look at their Timescape UI on Ice Cream Sandwich. I'm quickly going to jump into the settings panel over here. I'll show you that it's running Ice Cream Sandwich. Quickly going into About Phone, we're running Android 4.0.4, and we've got the ICS man over there. The Android. Let's get out of this screen. Okay, so the standard set of TouchWiz user interface icons. You have your quick launch widget, you have your weather widget, you have the standard Xperia notification panel. Fairly smooth user interface, very easy to use, very responsive. You also have your overview feature, which you just pull in, and all the widgets come into just one single panel. Press on the home button to quit that. Come into the all apps list. Again, scrolling very smooth. You can customize this in your own order by simply picking and dragging applications. You can also choose one of the presets over here, alphabetical, most used and recently installed. So that's great too. I'm going to take a look at messaging over here. You also possibly have Sony Trace system, which makes it really easy to type. So let's try this. Beautifully brilliant and fast, and you convert it into landscape, and same size, really nice keyboard. Again, big and nice, easy to use. Coming into the phone dialer over here, you have the new style Sony dialer. Again, nice and large keys. You can jump into your contacts, your favorites, and your phone groups. One thing I really wanted to see if is you can initiate video calls, and I don't believe you can do that. You can only send text messages. Possibly from the call log. I'll have to check that out actually. When we come out with the full review, we will tell you. I don't think you can make video calls from this device. So for those who are looking for video call capable phones, this is not one of those. So let's quickly load up the browser. The one thing I'm going to do first is connect to Wi-Fi since it's not connected. Okay, so there seem to be some issues with the Wi-Fi network over here. Okay, let me see if I can fix the internet and possibly make a portable hotspot or something. Okay, so I've managed to get a personal hotspot. So let me just quickly stream a video for you guys and show you what that looks like. So you can see it's a very nice and vivid display. Viewing angles are also great. You can view from practically any angle on this display. Very clear, very deep levels of black, very crisp display. Pretty impressive stuff from Sony. I heard the speakerphone as well in the video, and it seems to be very loud, and it seems to give sort of a surround soundish kind of sound. It does come in sort of an echo form. And so I don't know if that's a feature or that's a flaw. I'll actually have to check it over various types of audio types and see if they intended for audio to sound like that or it just sounds like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place the Galaxy S3 here with the Xperia iON. Both devices extremely similar in terms of size, at least. You can see over here displays, both displays are really nice looking. Xperia iON has a 12 megapixel camera at the back. Galaxy S3 has an 8 megapixel camera. The Galaxy S3 has a plastic back panel, whereas this has a unibody shell. Both of them have tough displays. This has a Gorilla Glass up front. This also has a tough display up front. So that's pretty cool. In terms of thickness, the Xperia iON is definitely much thicker compared to the S3. I'll actually have to use it in terms of performance and in terms of usability. I'll have to see which one is better. I do have my S3 running on Jelly Bean with a custom skin. So it's not really going to be much of a test because this is still running on ICS. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually convert this back to the original ICS form factor, the stock ROM. And then I'm going to do a comparison of these two devices. So overall seems like a great device from Sony. The only thing that people keep asking about is the fact that this is still running on a dual core processor, whereas everything else nowadays in this price range is running on a quad core processor. So we'll actually see if there's any performance difference when it comes to these two devices. And possibly I'll stack it up against the One X, the One S, and even next to the LG Optimus 4X HD if I get time. So there you go, guys. This was a quick hands-on with the Sony Xperia iON at launch in India. We're going to be back with a full unboxing and a full review for the Xperia iON. So stay tuned for that. For more unboxing videos, reviews, tutorials, hands-on, and exclusive videos, log on to iGyaan.in. If you have any questions or queries, do leave them in the comment section below or on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Do subscribe to our YouTube channels. It's youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaanTV. For iGyaan Networks, this has been Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.